Nature at its finest, the bald eagle is truly majestic perched over the river's edge.
There we go. Welcome back, everybody. I'm out on the river now, and I'm going to be doing some kayak camping, and I've got everything packed up that I think I need. Hopefully I'm not missing nothing, and if I am, I guess it's going to be a little cumbersome, but we'll have to figure out a way to make do with it. Anyways, I got stakes on the Barbie tonight to put on there, and if things go right and catch some fish, we can do a little surf and turf. Anyways, it's been a good river out here. I fished this one before. I've never had any problems with it. It's always kind of given up some good catch. The weather's nice. It's a bit cloudy out, 75 degrees. The bugs are on the water right now, and I'm thinking the topwater bass fishing just might be the ticket today. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw a bunch of those and see what else I can do. Maybe get into some rapids, throw some plastics, whatever. We'll just give it a shot. Anyways, stay tuned and do me a favor if you like what you see, like and share, subscribe. Thanks a lot. Spit it. A lot of little ones in here. I don't even strike a hard hook set on some of those. You can just tell. Just a little tiny splash. Feels like a little smallie. First one. Well, I got the stink off of it. That's good. That's always a good sign. There's fish in here. It's getting a lot of hits. A lot of hits that were just swirling short behind the wake of this top water, and I don't know, I guess either they're not hitting too overly hard and aggressive right now, or they're probably small, reacting to some of the trailing bubbles since I am in the current. There we go. That one feels much better. All right, we got one now to put in the stringer. Oh, you spit it. I should have got the net. That was a good one. That was a really nice one. I'm going to assume that there's maybe another one in here. Oh, wow. Deep. I'm over 8 feet deep in here. That was my meal ticket right there. Can't believe I lost it.
It's not hard to take moments like this to admire the river and its landscapes.
right at the boat. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jeez, you got this thing tied up in my pants. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Oh, I gotta get that out of there somehow. Wow. They like the whopper flopper. I better get the net ready. I need the net. I can't have any more of those accidents like that. Let's do that again. What time was it? I gotta start thinking about setting camp soon. It's 3. camp's already set. Now all I gotta do is gather some firewood, get that fish cut up. Let's get cooking. Well, I did wind up doing more paddling than I did fishing, and I just started out on a very high upstream stretch, and in order to make time to where I wanted to be, I just realized I've got to get paddling. So the fishing really wasn't as good as I'd like to be, but it's still fun to be out here doing a little camping. So now I'm gonna get ready to prepare this fish right here, and let's get the food cooking. That feels good. Fish is done. Got her all cleaned up. Now I've got steaks to get ready. Get the grill all ready to go. Let's get it going. Well, I'm gonna guess that's enough wood to burn for a night. It's just myself and it doesn't have to be too big, so as long as there's a little light by the flame, that's all that matters. Sure is beautiful out here. I tell you, one of the nice things about coming out on a day camp, you can pack your own ice and then you can mix your own drinks. That's always kind of nice. I did bring some beers, but for some reason, I'm craving a mixed drink. Cranberry juice. And right here is a little slow and low rock and rye. It's kind of a honey bourbon, I think is what you might want to call it. It's really, really good. If you haven't tried it, Slow and Low it's called. And it's delicious. I don't know how it's gonna taste if I mix it, so I'm gonna sample it lightly. If it doesn't work, you can drink this on the rocks and it's just really good. So I'll give it a shot. See how the flavor tastes. Honestly, not that bad. I think I could go for another one of these things. Yep, pretty good. Yeah, I think we should mix that one heavy. I got my coals started right now to cook the steaks, and then I'll cook the fish over the propane. Just seems to cook a little more evenly, and you can control the heat. You get a better cook out of it, and well, enjoy. Yeah, that's pretty good. I've camped out here a few times. It's always been pretty good. And today I just was paddling more than I was fishing, so it'd have been nice to have had more than just one bass, but I'll tell you what, I got 2 steaks, 1 bass. I think that's gonna be enough food for me tonight. But it would have been nice to have stuffed the gut a little bit more if I could have, but a long day of paddling. Tell you what, you feel it on the bones. It's fun though. Weather's beautiful. Cloudy out. I mean, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, I guess you could say. Temperature's been hanging right around 75. Humidity's moderate. And the bugs are all over the surface right now, so I was just pretty much throwing top water out there. I know I could have thrown some plastics and done just as well, I'm sure, but I enjoy some top water action. I mean, who doesn't? It's fun watching them things blow up at the surface, especially when they're right next to the kayak. I think I'm gonna save that. It's pretty good. Still have enough to mix up another one though. Although I think that was the only cranberry I have. I might have to stiffen that one up a little bit. That was good. It could still be a little stiffer. Fire's going, and it's about ready to go. So I'm gonna get my steaks all ready to go. What I'm gonna season these steaks up with is a little Grill Creation Smoky Mesquite. I put these right in just a standard, I don't know, McCormick type shakers, just so I could have enough, so I'm not taking too much out here when I go out here. And mesquite, gotta have that for steaks for sure. But the key ingredient that's gonna make this a bomb steak is Wee Willie's dry marinade. It's really good stuff. This is the formula #2 if you haven't tried it. It's phenomenal. I love it. It's really good. Get a little of that shake all over it. That is the icing on a really good steak. Just rub it in. They don't call it steak rub for nothing. There we go. It's all good. All right. I'm gonna go rinse my fingers off in the river, and then I'm gonna get ready to start putting this fish together too. Next, I'm gonna be using this shore lunch oven style. It's pretty good, a little flattened out, but I'm a connoisseur of quite a bit of these flavors. I think they're all pretty good. You can't go wrong with any one of them. I'm not going to need a ton of this, and so I got another taller type McCormick right here. I'm going to put the rest of the fish rub type shore lunch in there after I use up what I need. Throw this on a plate with some eggs that I got. I brought some eggs with, just so I could do a nice egg wash. Let's see. Take it, dip it, get it wet. There, let that set for a moment. There we go. Rather than waste any, just hang on to what I have. Reuse it again. Then next time, this is all I got to bring out. And again, wash your fingers. And next is peanut oil. And I put this in a can koozie so it doesn't break. It is glass, but it keeps this oil pretty good from leaking out. Get that in the pan. Give me something to work with. Then when you're done cooking your fish, you can always throw it back in there if you'd like. Or some people will just throw it right in the campfire. Steak's coming along real nice. That's a safe place for that. Well, nothing goes better with surf and turf on a cold Coors Light. Got a little ice on those too, so the Rocky Mountains are good and cold. Let that steak rest for just a moment, but I'm gonna dig into that fish. It looks pretty good. That's good. That's really good. Good thing I brought 3 of those. I'm gonna enjoy every one of them. That is awesome. Can't beat it. I can't stand to look at the steak anymore. I gotta get into it. Surf and turf. It don't get any better than that. That's pretty good. Now I'm gonna just devour. I'll tell you what, just doing solo, not out here with a group of people, it's still fun. Don't get me wrong. I love shooting the shit with all my buddies and stuff when we're out here. But there's something nice about solitude. And you can have solitude even with your buddies when you're out camping and doing whatever, like Boundary Waters or something, you know. But, and that's solitude, because there's nobody up there. It's just you, the moose, the bear, the loons, and the wind with phenomenal fishing. But I'm far from the Boundary Waters, so this is the best case scenario for me to stay one with wilderness. But even when you come out here by yourself, that's solitude. You're definitely alone out here. I heard a lot of deer snorting, and I can't believe how many eagles I saw. Now, granted, I was paddling a lot more than I wanted to be, so next time I get out here, I'm gonna drop in a shorter distance so I can spend more time fishing. But the experience just being out here is awesome. Saw a lot of bald eagles. I couldn't believe how many of them. The riverway is clear, so it ain't nothing for them to see trout, walleye, whatever, working their way up the stream and dive down and grab themselves a good healthy meal. Healthy meal. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. There's no bugs. It's I think it's what is it? Today is the July 7th. Typically, mosquitoes are everywhere out here. For whatever reason, they're not. I don't get it. Fish are still jumping in the river. I might have to go throw another line out in the water just to humor myself. But it's definitely nice out here. And having a steak with my fish and a cold beer, it doesn't get better than that. I can have this at home any day. I can't have this though. So I take it in. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna take a break now. Next time you see me, this will all be gone, including that beer. Well, that was good. That beer's done, food's done. Time to clean up camp a little bit, get these dishes here washed, and then I'm gonna start just chilling out. I got some wood for the bonfire. Get some wood cooking there and just relax, have a couple more drinks here and call it a night. I don't know what I just heard, but it was a massive splash out in the water. It was intense. It blew up like crazy. It was definitely no smallmouth. That had to have been like pike, but had a body like a something big. I don't know what it was, but it ripped up the surface of the water like you wouldn't believe. Just beautiful out here. So dabble a little bit back into the mix. It's nice out here. That was a good meal. Boy, I could eat those all the time. I love smallmouth bass. One of my favorite. It's crazy. No mosquitoes. None. Wonder what the weather looks like. Still in 5G, which is kind of odd because the hills around me must be just right on, must be a tower somewhere down the end down here because I'm in it a little bit. 49 for a low tonight. Be chilly. I got a 35-degree bag, so I should be fine. I run warm, so I don't imagine it'll be an issue. You know, there is something to be said about a fire. You don't need a lot of conversations, but the fire definitely has a story to tell. Well, I'm gonna watch this thing burn itself out. Until then, I'm signing off. And after that, I'm gonna get shut-eye. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Good morning. Oh, that was a rough night. Those stones were pushing through. This air mattress kept on losing air. They work great, but when you're on stones, not so good. Anyways. Sun's up, I gotta get myself some coffee.
Well, that's where the fire was. And the idea is, leave it the way you found it. That's the idea of dispersed camping. I'm out of here. Pack up the rest of my gear in there. Head on down the river. Well, I got camp all packed up and I'm back on the water. I'm gonna do a little more fishing now since I didn't get to do as much yesterday. See what happens. But anyways, if you liked what you saw, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe and ring that bell if you want to see more of these things when they're notified. Anyways, let's see if we can get some fish in this kayak. Well, this water runs quite a bit swifter through here. So I just got to make sure I got my life jacket on in here. I've dumped it in this section before. Tell you what, those power poles, they sure do come in handy. There we go. Wow. White bass. There. Too bad. That was fun. Catch a bunch more of those. There. It's one way to get the morning stink off the lure. There we go. Ow. Hello. Yeah, I got a white bass just a little while ago, so.
Are white bass like mostly white with a little black on the top?
Yeah, they kind of almost look like a crappie, but they got the body line of a smallmouth bass. Amish. I don't know how they do it. It takes some discipline to do that. I want bigger. In this little pool that I'm in right now, I had a monster blow up. If I remember to get it on camera here. I don't know if it's gonna show up or not, but I'm guessing it was pike. Oh, got off. That was pike. I lost it. Yep, there's pike in here. That was a clean cut. That's that one I was just going for. Probably should have had a leader on it. Oh well. Oh, that was huge. That was a big pike. There we go. That one deserves the net. Hopefully I can get this one in. There, not too bad. Feisty little son of a gun, that's for sure. He definitely wanted the whopper plopper. I like it. That one's a good fighter. Something about fishing in the rivers. The fish definitely fight harder than lake fish do typically. Hoping that thing was going to have my lure in its mouth. Been nice to get it back. Once in a while that does happen.
Well, I had fun and hope you did too. If you could have experienced it from my perspective, this was a camp that I will forever remember. I have a handful of areas I'd like to do this again. Hope you'd like to join me. Until next time, keep your hook set and rod bent. See ya.